So it's kind of called a super artist, right? It's kind of called a super entertainer. It's kind of called a superstar, right? That's one of, but a super artist, a super entertainer, a super producer, a super fucking YouTuber, a super, I was going with super artist for a while. That's what I was kind of calling it. But you got these people that are kind of like super artists or they're super entertainers. They're like very amped up. They're very jamped up. And a lot of them make like YouTube based shit, but they could probably make like real TV shows on streaming platforms and stuff like that, which, I don't know. It's kind of debatable whether, I don't know. Sometimes you make a TV show, it's a lot different than the stuff that you could do on YouTube. Stuff on YouTube tends to be a lot different. It's a pretty niche. It's a different area. Like when someone makes a YouTube video, they're not really thinking to make a TV show. But people that go and direct TV and make TV shows, they got a completely different mentality. They got all these people doing all these fucking different things, trying to amplify this production and stuff. And then you're over here on YouTube making all this crazy noise and just, I guess it's just like sketchbook artists, sometimes because you're just almost like experimental. YouTube is almost like the independent experimental platform. I feel like a lot of the time. But anyways, it's like a super entertainer, and there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Probably a lot of them that that do videos, that do music, that can really do anything, and aren't really scared to do it. And I think the biggest thing with people is they do something a couple times and they don't succeed, and if you really want to succeed with it, you probably have to go for a long time to really get it right, and you have to get investments. Like, there's all sorts of shit that goes into it, really, man. So, like, just making a YouTube video like this is pretty nuts because it's like if you can put, say, like your video was known more than a TV show on an official streaming platform, or like it was more popular than that, right? Think about that for a second. If it was, that would mean that you did everything yourself. You're just a super producer, dude. Some people don't realize what they are either. Some people don't know what they have, what they're capable of. That's the thing. Some people just don't know what and that's me. I know what I'm capable of. I know my potential. I know what my personality looks like. I know what's interesting. I know what people want to see. I know, what I need to do. And it's really hard to get it there alone. See, alone. And that's kind of the hardcore challenge of it, really, is like doing everything alone. There's some things that take time that you can just have a different person do it, and that's what they do. They just, if you're actually making a lot of money and you're on a show, how different people do all this different fucking shit. But really, you're going to have to be the person to sit in the chair and be able to deliver that shit. So really, the simplicity of that and just making a video on that, there's a lot in that. But they went back in time to, so if they seen this video and they watched it and they understood what I was saying, some of these people, and they realized their potential and they realized what they really had, and if they did it correctly, what they could offer the world. If they acquired that passion, that taste for making stuff and not be all insecure and so concerned about how much they succeed. But I don't know, some people only post like 5 videos in their lifetime, so they're just scared, I guess.